as she's dazzling the room. You walked in and my heart went boom, trying to catch your eye from the side of the ballroom. Everybody's dancing in the band's top volume, grind to the rhythm as we whine and dine. Grab my sister and whisper, yo, this one's mine. My sister made her way across the room to you, and I got nervous thinking what she gonna do. She grabbed me by the arm, I'm thinking I'm through. Then you look back at me and suddenly I'm helpless. So look at those into your eyes in the sky, so maybe I'm helpless. I'm down for the count and I'm drowning and I'm helpless. So into your eyes in the sky, so maybe I'm helpless. I'm down for the count and I'm drowning and I'm.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
Then by all means, lead the way.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Skylar,
My sister.
Thank you for all your service.
if it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
1 week later, I'm writing a letter nightly. Now my life gets better every letter that you write me. Laughing at my sister cause she wants to form a harem.
I'm just saying, if you really loved me, you would share
Ha!
them.
2 weeks later in the living room stressing. Father stone face while you're asking for his blessing. I'm dying inside as you whine and dine, and I'm trying not to cry cause there's nothing that your mind can't do. My father makes his way across the room to you. I panic for a second thinking we're through, but then he shakes your hand and says be true, and you look back at me smiling and into your eyes in the sky, so maybe I'm helpless. I know I'm down for the count and I'm drowning in him. That boy is mine, that boy is mine. Into your eyes in the sky, so maybe I'm helpless. I know I'm down for the count and I'm drowning in him.
Eliza, I don't have a dollar to my name, an acre of land, a troop to command, a dollar for fame. All I has my honor, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credits and my top-notch brain. Insane, your family brings out a different side of me. Peggy confides in me, Angelica tried to take a bite of me. No stress, my love for you is never in doubt. We'll get a little place in home and we'll figure it out. I've been living without a family since I was a child. My father left, my mother died. I grew up buck wild, but I'll never forget my mother's face. That was real. As long as I'm alive, I swear you never feel so.
I do.
Eliza,
I do.
I never felt so.
Down for the count and I'm drowning in it.
My life is gonna be fine 'cause Eliza's in it.
Into your eyes and the sky's leaving out. Down for the count and I'm drowning in him.
Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Now, everyone give it up for the maid of honor, Angelica Schuyler. Yeah!
Toast to the groom,
To the groom,
To the groom,
to the bride,
to the bride, to the bride.
from your sister,
Angelica,
who is always by your
by
side.
your side.
To your union,
To the union, to the revolution.
and the hope that you provide.
You
May
provide,
you
always
be satisfied.
be wise.
I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember those soldier boys tripping over themselves to win our praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same until
strike me as a woman who has never been satisfied.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean, you forget yourself.
You're like me, I've never been satisfied.
Is that right?
I've never been satisfied.
My name's Angelica Schuyler.
Alexander Hamilton.
Where's your family from?
Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait, just you wait.
So this is what it feels like to match wits with someone at your level. What the heck is the catch? It's the feeling of freedom, of seeing the light. It's Ben Franklin with a key and a kite. You see it, right? The conversation lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance, a bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'ma give it a chance. I asked about his family. Did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting. He looked askance. He's penniless. He's flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz and he can't even grow it. I wanna take him far away from this place, and I turn to my sister's face and she is so clear. And I know she is. And her eyes are just. And I realize 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
Then by all means, lead the way.
Number 1.
I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to social climb for one. So I'm the oldest and the wittiest, and the gossip in New York City is insidious, and Alexander is penniless. That doesn't mean I want him any less.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Skylar?
My sister.
Number 2.
He's after me cause I'm a scholar sister that elevates his status side. Have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced him to Eliza. Now that's his pride. Nice going, Angelica, he was right. You will never be satisfied.
Thank you for all your service.
If it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it would have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
Number 3.
I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I love him, she'd be silently resigned. He'd be mine. She would say I'm fine, she'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes as I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life. To the groom! To the groom! To the bride! To the bride! My sister! Who is always by your side. To your revolution, and the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied. And I know she'll be happy as his bride. And I know he will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied.